So time now is 2:53 p.m. on August 4th. I'm going to resend the letter to the principal today. Yesterday there are 80 new cases. Today there are also 80 new cases. Hopefully it goes down. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And hopefully I can film my stuff. Because I really think that conspiracies are going to be something special. And even if I can make conspiracies after I go to the USA, it's going to be so different. The actors are going to be different, so the school system being depicted is going to be different. The style is going to be so different, and it's not going to be in Cantonese, so it's really different. So if I can do it now, it's actually extremely good. But yeah, okay, so I'll resend the letter, and that's all I will do today. I'll very much take a rest today, pretty much. I won't do anything all that crazy. I'm gonna film a GeoGuessr right now because I want to. And also, speaking of geography, I've turned down the UK trip. My aunt wanted to buy me a flight ticket to UK, to London, and meet up with my cousins so that us three can go around. Here's the thing, my elder cousin has an exam after that term break. So, like, he's going to be studying, and I'm going to be like, oh, let's go to this museum, let's go to this castle, let's go to this cathedral. And he's going to be like, nah, I just want to stay in my Airbnb playing video games. Also, if I and my cousins go, we're only going to go around London, and maybe one day trip in Cambridge and another day trip in Oxford, and that's it. That's very lame. Like, there are many other places I want to go to, like Cardiff, York. I really want to, if I can drive, or if my friend can drive, like, we can go up to Edinburgh and Glasgow, because Edinburgh is one of the most, like, one of the cities that I want to go to the most in Europe. So I really want to go to Edinburgh. May as well take a ferry to Ireland. But I think, honestly, I think putting a car in a ferry and sort of take a boat ride to Ireland, like an overnight boat ride, that is a little tedious. Maybe if I really want to go to Ireland, maybe I'll have to take another flight there. Maybe that's better, you know? And then we rent another car there. Um, yeah, but yeah, I just don't think going to the UK with my cousins is just a good idea. Not much else to talk about. I will film my Form 6 recap as soon as possible. And life is boring and bad. My legs hurt, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to consume more dairy products so that my bones grow. This is cereal, except the catch is that I put ice cream in it, of course, because plain milk sucks. So I mixed some ice cream in it and it's melted. And now I got yogurt. Except this kind of yogurt is very solid. So it is currently 12:26 a.m. in the morning of August 5th. I haven't sent the letter to principal yet. I guess it's because he's busy. So I'm going to give it one more day. And then I'm going to resend the letter to him, essentially. Or maybe send a different letter to him asking if I can film for more days. Because that's very crucial. Yeah, not much. Natalie's bored. I am bored. Everyone's bored, you know? Small thing, small issue here, and I don't think it's a huge ordeal or anything, but, Mary stopped seeing my Instagram stories. Like, I would check who had viewed my Instagram stories. Mary stopped seeing them, and maybe it's because she's busy, because usually she would see all of them, but lately she's not, and I'm not gonna think that she suddenly hates me or anything. Like, that's definitely not the case. But even for me, like, usually I don't see everyone's Instagram stories because I follow a lot of people and there are so many Instagram stories. So usually I don't see all of them. I just see the ones that I want to see. Um, but yeah, yeah. I still want to see Mary. Like, yeah, I still want to. If I have the chance, I will. If I don't, then it's all right. You know, can't. I mean, it's my fault, but I can't do anything about it anymore. Like, think about Keith and Natalie. Okay, they saw each other on one day, and they at that point they didn't speak to one another for so many months, years, and then on the next day, they had a phone call for 3 hours, and then a couple days later, they started seeing each other in real life at night, secretly, and then a week later, they are already at that point. Like, for them, it's so easy to get together. Maybe it's because both of them are really horny. Um, but I'm not trying to say I'm gonna do this with people I like. Time is of the essence. Grant and Natalie, they've been dating for over 6 months, yet they have never gotten as close as Natalie and Keith after dating for 2 weeks or three. So different people have different time, I guess, needs different times. And certainly Grant is not that horny. I mean, Keith is a monster. Uh, I hate to say this, but Keith is a really dangerous person who loves sex because because I mean, yeah, and Keith is perverted, really perverted, and I don't like him at all. And whenever he's around me, I am alert. And yeah, but it's been that is actually the last time I saw Keith. It was a year ago. Um. Anyways. If I see Mary next time in real life, I'll tell her. I'll tell her what I feel. I have to. If you don't, you're just a loser. And you can't do that, okay? I have to. Even if it's awkward, I have to. I have to let her know. Yeah. Pink Leo, Topher, and another guy. I can't see who it is because it's not in the frame when they took the photo, took the Instagram story. They were playing mahjong in Leo's place. Good for them. Maybe one day I can go there again, but I want to meet someone else. If you don't count the DSE results release day, for the last 7 times I have seen my classmates, which, by the way, 7 times since May 11th. That's not that many. Every single time I'm with Leo and Pink. Twice with Nick. And twice with Adam, twice with Harry. And that's it. And and I'm not complaining, they're really nice people, but I also want to see others, but being able to go to their place and see them and talk to them in real life is already very joyful. Okay, so yeah, I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't know how many days will I stay in my apartment this time. I went out yesterday, and I definitely will not go out tomorrow. So I'm just gonna stay here for God knows how long. And I'm still waiting for my principal's response to my letter for my short film. I don't have a job now because of the virus. I can't see my classmates because of the virus and also the virus. And also I didn't make that many friends, which is a mistake. And I really don't know what to say or expect anymore. It's just one big nothing. Alright, so today is August 5th. Shit, what day is it? 5th, right. And I just checked, it's day 86 up in this bitch. So, nothing happened. Natalie and Cedric are both busy. They didn't talk a lot again, like in different times. Like sometimes Natalie would suddenly be very talkative and suddenly tell me a bunch of things and suddenly be super active, and sometimes she's just like, I don't care, and she would just disappear for an entire day. Anyways, today I think is going to be the day where I send a letter to the principal again so that he can read it and maybe ask something else. Aside from that, there's nothing else I can do. I will rewrite that one scene in Conspiracies episode 7 that I don't think is good enough. And then yeah, that's it. I will make myself a cheese salami sandwich later because I really want to. I want to cook things, and yeah, and I want to eat more food because I only eat half a bowl of congee for breakfast slash lunch because I woke up today at around 1, actually at around 12. And then I laid on my bed for like an entire hour. And I had a pretty nice sleep. I did wake up a couple times, but only a couple times, and it's pretty nice. Pretty nice sleep. I will sleep even earlier today. I had one dream, but it's a very small and unimportant dream, where my bed gets messed up. I hate when people touch my bed. Okay. But aside from that, I expect nothing out of today, and I don't think there's anything important for me to do today, or tomorrow, or 2 days later, or 3 days later, or 4 days later, or so on and so forth. I have no future, okay? I have no future at this point. I have nothing to expect, nothing to accomplish, nothing to achieve, and I'm just in the void right now, basically. I'm just in the abyss of nothingness at this point, and it's boring. It's peaceful, but it's boring, and I don't like that. I want to do something. But yeah, I will film an anime review right now and eat some potato chips. Time now is 1:19 on August 6th. Yes, it's August 6th. As you expected, as anyone can expect, nothing happened today. Like, nothing. I didn't even make the sandwich that I promised this morning, this afternoon, yesterday afternoon. I will make the sandwich tomorrow, I swear, okay? I will do that. Cheese and salami sandwich. In fact, I'll do a loser versus food video on it, which is very unimpressive. You know, Natalie's doing flambe, cooking steak and pasta, and I'm doing fucking sandwiches. Like, as far as cooking goes, I have a lot to catch up, you know, and it's fine. I'll take my sweet time, okay? I haven't sent the principal the letter, like resend the letter yet, because I just thought maybe it could use one more day. No news in the whole college thing. I tried to log in this website, this sub website in my college website, which is supposed to be activated a few, like 2 weeks before the semester begins. But I logged in and it's not activated for some reason. Fine, whatever. Cool. And that's it. I am going to take a shower now, like a total idiot, and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's actually still pretty early. I mean, in my standards, it's still pretty early. It's 1:20 right now, so it's still pretty early. But I have nothing better to do, like nothing at all. I really want to make my short film. Please just let me make my short film. That's all I'm asking for, okay? If I have the money, if I can cast, I can truly make something really, really, really great, okay? Artistically, it's going to be pretty crazy for a short film made by a 17-year-old, okay? Now, again, I don't want to sound cocky, I don't want to sound prideful, but I have designed some scenes that that I just can't wait to show people, okay? And also, when it comes to the plot, yes, it can be a little fast-paced and a little hard to follow, but it depicts school life realistically, unlike those trashy high school shows in Netflix, okay? Those shows, with the jocks and the bullies and the hot girls and the ooh, dating is weird. Those are utter bullshit. Okay? I'm not here to make some 13 reasons why Riverdale type shit. I'm here to make actual good high school TV show. That is about high school. I'm not talking about Euphoria because Euphoria is not a high school show. Just think about it. It's not. I'm not talking about it's the end of the fucking world because that's also not a high school show. It's a teenage show, but not a high school show. I'm doing a meat and potatoes high school show with characters that have layers and not follow the stereotype. I'm doing characters that are based off of the people I know in real life and also incidents, situations that are very much realistic, yet with enough drama and tension to convey the emotions. So you're not going to see a lot of gunshots and explosions in my story because that is not realistic. But what you're going to see is actual psychological battle. People battling for higher social hierarchy. People trying to fight one another in order to gain trust, in order to gain respect, and people trying to not miss out, trying to be in the game and trying to learn secrets and gain knowledge, and this sort of causing chaos and causing people to change their personalities. It's very much a human drama, and I'm so excited to turn this script into a real thing because I really think that this is going to be successful. And I'm also pretty sure that once I move on to my next era of life, I will probably have only 1% chance of making this real. So if I have a chance now, it's now. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's my dream. Mary, let's talk about Mary. No news from Mary. Mary's not watching or seeing my Instagram stories. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Maybe she just got herself a new boyfriend. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I won't say she's like a magnet. I mean, as far as I know, she had dated Ronald and Isaiah. And that's not as many as Pink or Natalie. Pink has dated Kingsley, Tyrus, and now Leo. Natalie has dated, technically Keith, technically Jeffrey. The real first one is actually Flynn, and then Topher, and then Keith, and now Grant. Mary's only on 2, but could Mary, she could be at a 3 now, who knows. Bernice is on 5 probably. Caroline's also on 3, 4, something like that. But I'll definitely tell her, please make graduation happen. Today there are 85 new cases in Hong Kong. And if it drops below 20 in the next week, maybe by the end of August we will have graduation dinner. But let's not hope. Don't give yourself hope. No. Don't have dreams. Don't have hopes. Right now, I actually believe, or at least I force myself to believe, that it's not going to happen. Because it's not going to happen. And I can only daydream about it. But in case it does, my suit is always ready. Haha. So I just made myself a Hong Kong styled French toast. So again, egg soaked bread, and inside it's actually condensed milk, which is really sweet, thick milk, and also peanut butter. And then for the rest of the egg, that's left, I actually turned it into a bit of a scrambled eggs, I guess. But this time I actually added sugar and milk. I added a lot of milk in this, and I want to know what's the texture and what's the taste if I added a lot of milk. So this is like 50% milk, 50% egg actually. Fried milk, you can say. So this is going to be interesting. But yeah, so far, I'm happy about this. It looks nice, right? And then a bite. So my dad just bought a new line and a plug right here. That one, so that I can get Wi-Fi in my laptop in my own bedroom, which I don't think is a good idea, but okay, why not? Okay, so I connected this thing and all the way to this thing. It's a landline, and then boom, 3 ping, 87.1 megabyte per second and 93 megabyte per second for download and upload. Pretty fast, not bad. Alright, should I hide this one? Now if I remove this line, crap. Now if I remove this line, and then now it's using, oh, I'm not letting y'all see. Okay, but it's using normal Wi-Fi, okay? As you can see, normal Wi-Fi. There we go. I'm gonna go again. 4, so that's more than 3, which is bad. And the download speed is so much worse. Oh my god. 4 point something. 5.01, and the upload speed is even worse. Yeah, it's even worse. So obviously this line is working, obviously. All right, and boom, 0.62. Goodness me. All right. Okay, should I hide this? I feel like I should hide this. All right. So time now is 12:34. I just uploaded a very short Form 3 recap video, but also a very, very long, okay, very long, almost 1.5 hour long thoughts update video, and it covers over 7 days, July 24th to 30th, 7 days, do your math, and yeah, and then yeah, you know what, I'm gonna send a letter again today, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I really am not, because we have 95 new cases today, and that's very concerning. Okay, 95. Yesterday it's 85, and then 80. So it's slowly rising again, which is bad. Aside from that, Natalie and Cedric didn't say anything. I went to Nick's Minecraft server and played in his server for a little bit, but it was totally boring. We have nothing good to play with. I just built his apartment in Minecraft, like replicate it, because I was that bored. And I thought Anthony would join. Nick said Anthony would join. He didn't join, as expected. So there's that. Nothing else. Ship. I may not leave my apartment as well tomorrow. It's Friday on August 7th. I don't think I will leave as well. Is today day 3 since I've left my my apartment for the run? I think it is. I forgot, really. I really have nothing to talk about. Lately I've been kind of interested in traveling again. I actually counted the number of cathedrals I visited, cathedrals/churches. Now, I don't have to enter it for it to count. If I have arrived to see it, then it already counts, and it is actually 20. And also it has to be a tourist attraction, so it can't be some random small church in the middle of USA, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna tell you which 20 churches I've been to. The first one is actually Paris, Sacré-Cœur, and then Notre Dame, rest in peace, by the way. That is 2013. and then Orléans with Sainte Croix, and then Firenze or Florence with Santa Maria del Fiore, and then we have Cathedral Pisa, and then we have Santa Maria del Grazia in Milano, and then I passed by Duomo, and then I've been to San Pietro Basilica, Basilic. How? And it's a cathedral, okay? St. Mark's in Venice. I didn't go in, but I definitely have seen it, so it counts. Duomo in Siena. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Okay, so this is all 2013, and then in 2018, I've been to Amsterdam Westerchurch, but it's trash, and it's not really a tourist attraction, but it's still in the middle of a very touristy area. Nikolai Church in Berlin, and then Berliner Dom, which is a great Copenhagen Frederickschurch, Tuomiokerko in Helsinki, and also Uspensky Cathedral, which is like 6 minutes away. Domkirk in Oslo, I didn't go in. Oscar Frederick's Church in Gothenburg, which isn't even like a famous church, but it's near Haga district, which is a very touristy district, so it still counts. Saint Nikolai in Hamburg, and also Notre Dame in Luxembourg, and all in total 20 churches. Castle counts. Now I'm not sure if these are considered castles because I've never been to UK or Ireland. There's a castle in Kyoto. That's one. Number 2 would be Castello Sforzesco, though I'm not sure if I've been there or not, but from a very small video, maybe. And number 3, Rosenborgslot in Copenhagen, København, Denmark. I'm so bored. So right now it is 2:26 p.m. On August 7th, I just had lunch, and I think today is day 85, or I don't even know. 86 maybe? I think it's day 86. I have no idea anymore. I think it's... When did I leave my apartment last time? I think it was August 3rd, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Today is the 4th day not leaving my apartment. And I think I'm gonna stay today, and I'm gonna stay tomorrow as well, because nowadays I only shower once every 2 days. So I showered yesterday, so I'm not gonna shower today, and it's not like I'm gonna leave my apartment, so it's cool. And I'm not gonna just go to bed. Of course I'm gonna clean up, but I'm just not gonna shower because it takes a lot of time. I will. No, wait. If I don't shower today, then I'm gonna shower tomorrow. So you know what? I'll leave my apartment tomorrow. I don't know to where, but I'll leave. Okay. Oh yeah. You know what? Let's watch the news. I want to know how many new cases there are today. And aside from that, smoking. I'm playing with the smoke. And aside from that, there isn't really much to talk about or say. No news from Natalie and Cedric. No news from everyone. No news in the school department. No news in the short film department. No news in everything. There's nothing to be said, to be talked about. I had a really interesting dream. Okay, so this morning I couldn't fall asleep until like 5 a.m. because I drank a lot of milk tea yesterday. And, I can't sleep because of that, so I took 4 little sleeping pills, and I eventually fell asleep at 5 a.m. And, and then I had this very crazy dream where it's about portals, where I and this other girl, and I've never seen him, I've never met her. Maybe it's supposed to be a symbolism, maybe it's a metaphor for Mary, I don't know. I hope it is. And we are just playing around with portals, and me and a bunch of other people were playing around with portals. Now we can enter another place with a portal. So it's like a video game. There are blue portals and there are orange portals. We can enter a place with blue portals. And what's going to happen is that Um, if we hear gunshots, we need to leave immediately via portals. Because every time we hear gunshots, it means that time is being altered. And so we were at a forest. We entered a forest and it was a really refreshing, beautiful forest, very dense as well. And there's this very wide stone path with stone guardrails. And suddenly we heard gunshots and we were panicking. And I and many others, we jumped through the portals immediately. But some people, they were panicking and they didn't jump soon enough. So we all had consequences, time-based consequences. And that's basically when we exited the portal, we fell from the sky. And it was like a Minecraft flatland world. And as we're about to hit the ground, there is like a mountain of beds, a really small mountain of beds, like red beds. And as it seems like I'm about to crash onto it, I get teleported back to the sky again, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. It's an endless cycle of falling in the sky. That's basically my first dream. Really interesting. And I definitely have forgotten a lot because it's my first dream. After I had that dream, I woke up again. And then I had my second dream, which is so much more boring. My dream yesterday is also really, really, really great. I love that. I'll talk about that dream later. Right now I just gotta go back to my bedroom, I guess. Oh, the echoes. I love it. Check this out. I'm playing flute with one hand, by the way. That's all I can do, because I'm only using one hand. So yeah, all morning for the past hour, I was just playing flute and singing, and yeah, that's all I did. It's 3:40 right now. I'm gonna go make myself some food. You know what? I'm gonna eat cereal. I ate fried noodles for breakfast / lunch, and now you know what? I'm gonna eat cereal. And the reason why is that the milk is going to turn bad very soon. Plus, there's some ice cream in the fridge, and it's matcha ice cream, and I hate that. But if it's with cereal, maybe it's going to taste great. So I'm going to eat some cereal now, and then I'm going to practice more. I am trying to play the Evangelion theme on flute, and also some other anime related stuff. So yeah, I'll practice it, and one day I'll make a separate YouTube video where I just play the damn theme. It's 7:35 p.m. I'm so fucking bored. You have no idea. I sent a letter to the principal. The thing that I said I was going to do for the past 5 days or something. I did it, and hopefully he responds. Also, I added one more line, like I said, since the project is large in scale, may I politely ask if I can spend more days in the school as for the filming location. I look forward to your response and am happy to answer questions regarding the project, and that's basically it. Natalie's busy. I don't know why. I mean, she's working at home, but I can't work because my work is impossible at home. My part-time job right now is to like edit videos, but I don't have the videos in my computer. I have to go to the office. Okay? I'm so bored. I want to find something to talk about, but I've already finished recapping all my school update videos. I've already said everything that I need to say. Actually, you know what? I can make one more video. I need to stop giving myself ideas, but I can actually make one more video where I talk about how to survive high school and all that stuff, except it's useless because different people have different personalities, so it's pointless. So honestly, I don't have any more school update videos to make, and I have nothing to say. I really love editing school update videos. Like, it's just me just talking, and I don't have to edit anything in. And I can just freely express my thoughts. I can, just say whatever I want to say. It doesn't have to follow a script. It's just anything in my mind. I just talk about it. Well, anyways, it's 7:35 or 37 right now. I will have dinner, and then afterwards I will watch. I will edit my album review, Fontaine's DC, and then I will watch Artemis Fowl, which I expect would be a garbage movie. And then afterwards, I am going to. Also, I was wrong this morning. I said I didn't take. I said I took a shower yesterday. I was actually wrong. I didn't take shower yesterday, so I'm gonna take shower today then, I guess. And even if I leave my apartment tomorrow, then I'll take a shower again. You know what? It's fine. I've been there before. I have tried taking 2 showers one day. That happened like twice or 3 times to me. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Time now is 11:26. So instead of doing a little recording right before I go to bed, I'm just gonna do it now because I know that nothing will happen in the next few hours. So to sum up what happened today, nothing happened. Again, just like yesterday, just like 2 days ago, nothing happened. And it is truly, truly boring. I've never been this boring in my life. Yeah, pretty sure I've never done that before. Never been this bored before. I've never been to this situation before. Usually I always have something to do. I've got nothing important to do right now. Maybe my college classes will begin. Maybe. Which is scary because I have no idea when will they begin. I have no idea. I know that at some point they're gonna send us an email, but the website says that, and a lot of other information says that the semester starts in August. It's August right now, so shouldn't it be starting? Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna check. In the meantime, actually, Natalie earlier today asked me what to write in a reference letter, because she's writing it for someone else, and then after she writes it for someone else, her boss needs to check it and sign it. So right now, Natalie's position is basically English paper 3. English paper 3 person. You know, who the person, the intern, the secretary girl who works for the spokesperson in a specific company of sorts, and she's supposed to be the one who writes all the emails, the letters, I just said letter. What the hell am I doing? Natalie's in that position right now, and that's pretty funny. Haha. I'm so fucking bored. Time now is 3:01 p.m. on August 8th. I had a really, really good sleep. Fell asleep at around 4 a.m., but it was pretty smooth. Only woke up like once or twice. Had a dream about going to school again, having fun in the classroom, essentially trying to hide from the teachers. Quite fun, brings back some memories. Had McDonald's for lunch / breakfast. Pretty nice. I've been salivating for a burger for a few weeks now. And yeah, there isn't much to say. I'm going to do a movie review right now. Roasting a movie, dissing a movie, which is really fun. And I will be watching La Casa de Papel. 2 episodes today, 2 episodes tomorrow, and then on August 10th I'll do the review of La Casa de Papel, and then afterwards I will start watching Attack on Titan Season 3, as well as, I guess, also La Casa de Papel Season 3 and 4. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna watch Dark first, because I don't know, lately I just want to watch something different, is all. And then after Dark Season 1, I'll go back to La Casa de Papel 3 and 4. Not much else to talk about. Really wanna make my short film. Haven't checked my mail yet. Maybe the principal had replied. Who knows? I'm also gonna check what's up with my college today. Maybe the classes are beginning. I have no idea. No clue. And then Mary's still not reading or watching my Instagram stories. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably not bored out of her mind. If I have no idea, to be honest. I really don't. Like, I really actually don't. Natalie is busy. Cedric isn't keen on speaking. There really isn't much to talk about. Today there are 65 new corona cases, which is the lowest since a few weeks ago, which is a good news. But I don't know. You can't be too sure. Maybe it's gonna get worse again. But 65, that's pretty good. What else? I'm gonna eat yogurt later. Yesterday I didn't eat any bananas because yesterday there's a tart in the fridge, so I ate that tart instead for afternoon. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave the banana and yogurt today. I'm gonna eat yogurt with banana, and then the bananas are gone. My mom ate them. So I'm just gonna eat yogurt today afternoon. It's fine. I like yogurt. Yeah. I really miss Mary. I want to stop thinking about her. I really want to, there's always something else to think about. Music, movies, my college, my short film, but at the end of the day, when I go to bed, I can't stop but think about her. Every time I think about her, it comforts me, to know that she's out there somewhere. It comforts me, and somewhere in a parallel universe, I and her were probably chatting in WhatsApp right now, trading jokes, sharing thoughts, recommending music to one another. Even if we are friends, it's already good enough. I live in I am in a situation where being friend zoned is already good enough, because a lot of people that I want to be friends with are actually just strangers to me. So yeah, I have great news. The principal had finally responded. So, dear my name, thanks for telling us the story of your film. Indeed, I think you can propose the dates for the filming first and roughly the location involved. We then see if requests can be compromised, so it is not certain. But as COVID-19 situation persists, is that at least the filming would start only when the situation subsides much? Best regards, the principal. So, that's good news. Now, here's the thing. So, this means he's okay with the venue. But, two problems. One, the coronavirus. It's still going on, and I really want to make movies, but this virus is ruining my dream. And I don't have much time left until I go to college. And when I go to college, I can make movies because I don't have time. So, second of all, money. That That's a problem. Money. I don't have that many money. Don't have that much money. I can start a GoFundMe page, but I don't think that's gonna help that much. And also time. Time is also a problem actually, but that's mainly because of the virus thing. If it weren't for the virus thing, I'll be filming right now. If the virus thing doesn't exist, okay, right now I will be not holding a camera. I would be standing in the filming location with a stack of scripts on my hand, pointing fingers. You go here, you go there, or maybe not. Maybe I would be having a table read with the cast and the crew. But no, I am stuck at home. Time now is 2:30 a.m. in the morning of August 9th. I'm happy that the principal has responded to my letter, and I am turning my head side by side right now for some reason. Okay, so it's been 5 days since I've been in this apartment. Last time it's 8 days, and then the other time I think it's also 5, so it's been 3 weeks since I've actually done something outside. And tomorrow I think I'm gonna go outside again. Yeah. No, another news would be that Cedric will be leaving Hong Kong, or at least that's supposed to happen on August 16th. But I really want to hang out with him, but I don't think that's possible, and can't do anything about it, and I just gotta have to let it go. At least I have seen Cedric once after the DSEs. At least that happened, okay? But yeah, the last time me, Cedric, and Natalie, us three physically are together is still August 31st, 2019. And last time Natalie had seen Cedric, yeah, probably December 2019, and then January 1st, I saw him again for one more time before he went to Scotland, and then May, at the end of May. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't do much today. I did make the WhatsApp group for my short film, just me, my mom, and the screenwriting professor dude. And then I got interested in traveling. I have been doing a lot of research on the things to visit in Tokyo, because I've been pretty interested in like Japan because of my whole venture into anime. I'm just gonna slowly turn into an otaku as time goes by. I also have been doing a lot of research on castles in UK and Ireland. I want to know which few castles are worth visiting, and I'm just gonna pick like 6 or 5 of them to visit. And other than that, I have some really awesome ideas for my not short film, for my story in general. That's not going to be featured in my short film because it's only a short film, but I have a totally not different story, but I have a story that is basically that, but larger, so much larger. You know, a lot of Netflix TV shows, like 13 Reasons Why, and then you have other shows like Euphoria and Riverdale, and they're all really, really bad teen shows, especially for 13 Reasons Why and Riverdale. Euphoria, it's not bad, but it's not that good either. And a lot of them deal with, rape and all that stuff, and suicide, and it's like, oh my god, teenagers are so complicated. But actually, the way the story is being written, those topics being explored, it's so shallow. I want to make something like that, but the rape and the suicide, that's not even going to be the main point. This is how my story is going to be better. And that is, the main point of the story is not even going to be these topics, okay? Because with these topics, you can't really go much further. There isn't much to explore, and it just ends up being boring. However, if it's written well enough, say sexual assault / rape or occultism, cults, if they're written realistic enough, it's actually going to be really, really good. Say The Master by Paul Thomas Anderson. The cults being depicted in the movie, it feels so real. And I'm like, this probably is what a cult probably seems like. And it's so much more believable. So I want to write something really believable. It's whack, but it's believable. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now, and tomorrow I'm gonna have an Amnesiac album review, which is exciting, right? And then I will upload my Form 4 recap videos. Alright, right now it's 2:47 p.m. on August 9th. What's gonna happen today is I'm gonna film my Amnesiac album review, like right now, and then afterwards I'm gonna go, I'm just gonna go out. I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna go out with my mom and my brother. We're gonna go out and we're gonna... It's just whatever, you know? Had a really, really nice sleep yesterday, even though I woke up a few times in between. I dreamed about celebrating my birthday, except it's the lamest birthday ever because I'm not looking forward to celebrating it at all in the dream, because all the people who's going to celebrate my dream is my mom's friends and my brother's friends, but none of my actual friends. So I was not looking forward to celebrating my birthday at all. And my second dream is basically the school trip where me, Nick, and Leo and some other person, we were in the school trip, and us four were in a team, and two of us, I forgot which two, but not me, sort of looted a house, a little house, like we're playing Minecraft Hunger Games, and they found oranges, and they ate those oranges, and that's against the rules, and apparently I'm held accountable for it. Anyway, let's talk about the birthday dream. I want to celebrate my birthday with someone that I like, someone that I'm friends with. Since Cedric's probably going to be back at UK, maybe for birthday I can hang out with Natalie and Grant, maybe. Or if I'm even luckier, I want to hang out with Mary. Though I don't think that's ever going to happen. Alright, so right now it's 11 p.m. Okay, so some crazy shit happened. And I'm going to talk about it. First of all, I left my place to Stanley once again, which I've already shown you guys like half a year ago, and it was boring. It was really awkward as well. I mostly didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. We walked around and we didn't have anything important to do, and it's just, yeah, we really have nothing to do, and it was really, really awkward. And we went for a little walk, and then I and my brother got ice cream, but I originally opposed the idea of getting ice cream because A, I already have ice cream at home, B, when the situation is this awkward, having ice cream is not going to help. But we had it at the end. It's expensive, overpriced, and it's bad. And then we went back home, and I took a shower, and then suddenly when I checked my phone, I saw these flashes of purple, like deep purple, 3 spots in the center of my phone, and then in the sides, purple, deep purple. And it's not the kind of purple I saw before, the purple patches, it's not that. So I kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do, and then the situation got worse. The purple patches, they finally appeared, the same shade of purple I see, you know, a few times before. If you've seen my videos, you know that in 2019 this happened to me 3 times, and earlier this year this happened to me 1 time. So 4 times in total where there's a purple patch on my phone, and it spreads, it spreads, it spreads, and my whole phone is ruined. It's like cancer, and I had to pay 850 Hong Kong dollars just to change a new monitor, and I had to leave my phone in the Samsung Center in the central district of Hong Kong and wait for a day. And usually it's very sad and boring, and it pays, it's expensive and stuff. Those purple patches, they start appearing, but instead of being at the side and spreading, they're just there. Like, it's a bunch of vertical lines. And sometimes when I swipe my phone, because, you know, in your home screen and you swipe to the next page of your home screen, it sort of follows the swipe. But then there are some other vertical lines that don't follow the swipe. And then what's worse is that suddenly the phone starts turning green. The phone starts turning green. So everything starts to be greener and greener and greener, to a point where when I turned off the phone and it says Samsung, it's all green. So I panicked. I didn't know what to do. First thing, I was like, okay, it has to be water related. It's definitely not a fall or a pressure force. Because if it is, then it's just going to be a purple patch that spreads like cancer. But no, it has to be a water damage. So I was like, okay, let's put it in rice. So I had 2 cups of rice from the kitchen, and I put it in a plastic bag, and I put my phone in it. And then I immediately did research. I opened up my laptop, because my laptop is faster than my computer PC. So I used my laptop to do a lot of research. At first, nothing came up, but I kept on searching Samsung phone, green monitor, water damage, and then I found that rice is that actually doesn't work. And I kind of understand that, because it's just a myth, you know. It's a very organic myth as well. It's not very pragmatic. So I told myself, you know what, I'm going to disassemble my phone, which is something that I always want to do, because something always goes wrong with my phone. So, but I always didn't know how to disassemble my phone, because you need all these tools and you need all these equipments and stuff. But I really, really, really wanted to disassemble my phone, because I want to save it. So I turned off my phone, and for a few times when I turned it back on, the green stuff, the purple lines, they weren't there at first, and then they show up again, and then I have to turn them off. So what happened is that I took my mom's makeup tools, this one to be exact, this little tiny thing, right, the tip top of it, this is super duper sharp, okay, super duper sharp. So I use this to sort of remove the outer layer of my phone. And at first I thought it's pointless, but the more I do it, the more I hear crackling sounds, and so I constantly do it and do it and do it, and then it worked, which is insane. The outer layer is like a very thin glass sheet, so it cracked a little bit, but at least I removed it. And then underneath, it's like sticky substance. And I also tried to use this pair of scissors and accidentally stabbed. I hate life. So it didn't drop. I dodged it, okay? It didn't drop onto my feet. But I accidentally stabbed my finger right here, and I immediately washed it, and now it feels fine because it's such a small stab, but still, gotta be careful. Anyways, I removed the outer layer, and then I had to unscrew 14 screws. Okay, and so I tried to find screwdrivers. I found this in the toolbox under the couch, and these screwdrivers are so thick and rusty, they're terrible. So I found another pack of screwdrivers in the cabinet in the corridor, and I found the perfect one, which is this one up top. So I actually successfully removed all 14. Is it 14? Yeah, it's 14. 14 screws. 14 screws. Yeah, 7 on top, 7 under. 14 screws. I removed them all, and then I watched the tutorial. I continued watching the tutorial video on my laptop, and it says I need to remove the rear housing. And at that point I was like, okay, should I remove my rear housing? Because if I mess up, my monitor screwed, everything screwed. And also at that point there are 3 outer lines One, and that is the edge of the casing. Two is a line in the center of the thing. Three is a line between the monitor and the phone. So there are three lines, and I don't know which one to try to cut open. So at the end, I gave up, and then I accidentally turned on my phone, and I realized that I waited for a while, and then I realized that the lines, the purple lines, the deep purple patches, and the green, they're all gone. And then I thought, maybe it's done. So my theory is that it's a water damage, but after I removed the outer layer, some of the inner parts of the phone, it's just, exposed to air, so the water sort of evaporated, it dried up, and now it's okay again somehow. But I know that the water and some of the metallic bits inside the phone had reacted, and there's a bit of corrosion. Luckily, I opened up the phone within 2 hours, so the corrosion is not that bad. And also I cleaned up the phone with some alcohol, as you can see, with some alcohol wipe to ensure that there is no further corrosion. And also alcohol, I think it dehydrates the water, it absorbs the water, but I don't know. I have not studied chemistry for 5 months already. For 3 months already. Hopefully hopefully nothing goes wrong with this phone. I'm really, really happy that it's not the cancer spread. If it's the cancer purple spread, then I'm fucked. Okay, I have to fix it no matter what. I have to pay $850. But now it is fixed, and let's keep it that way. And in the future, I will try my best to not let water leak my phone, and I will take off my screen protector from time to time just to clean it, as well as my my phone casing. But what a save, what a save. I'm actually really satisfied. I used my own intellects, okay, to save my own phone, which is really satisfying. Ouch, my finger. But now I know how to dismantle my phone. Now I know how to do that. It's 12:30 in the morning right now, after midnight, and I'm drinking soy milk because I'm a loser. And my phone is still okay. It's still working. And I wrote more poems about Mary again. I'm ashamed to admit this, but I wrote more poems. I need to stop writing poems. I love writing poems. What the hell am I doing? Alright, so right now it is 3:54 p.m. on August 10th. I don't know what the fuck happened. So this morning at around 3 a.m. I was using my phone, watching YouTube, and then suddenly I saw these black horizontal lines, and they're just flickering and flashing, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm like, fuck, not again, not again. And then it's gotten worse and worse and worse. The screen starts to glitch out, turning green, and it's horrifying. It's like the phone is really dying, and I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Tomorrow, after I wake up, I'm gonna immediately take my phone to the Samsung fixing center, and I'm gonna leave it there, and then just get it back at night. And it's gonna cost, maybe they're gonna wipe out everything, but at least I can save my phone. So I was really, really worried. I was really anxious, because this is different from the purple patch. Okay, I know what the purple patch is, but this is different. So I took 3 sleeping pills and slept, and I couldn't really sleep at first, and then I slept for 1 hour, and then at 5 a.m. I popped up again, and then I slept back again, and then at around 8 a.m. I woke up again. So I was really, really worried. And then at 1 p.m. I woke up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, I'm gonna try to back up everything in my phone, and then just leave. Actually, at night, at around 3 a.m., I tried to back up everything on my phone, but I can't. And I thought everything in my phone has already got wiped out, all cleaned. So I was really, really, really afraid. So, this morning, I accidentally turned on my phone, and then I saw that it's fine again. And I'm like, what? So I'm honestly really worried right now. This whole flashing light thing, it may happen again. It can happen anytime, I have no idea. But what happened was that before I slept, I opened up the back of my phone again and exposed the battery to the air for 9 hours under air conditioning. So at least if there is still water inside, it can dry up. So maybe it has completely dried up, but then again, I have no idea. I have no idea. The phone may go crazy again suddenly, and I have no idea. So yeah, I really don't know what to expect. Maybe my phone's gonna freak out again. Like, I don't know, in a couple hours from now. I have no idea. But I'm just super duper worried, and I just backed up everything, like just in case if my phone freaks out again. So I just backed up all my photos and videos in my phone internal storage, all my screenshots, all my voice recordings. I sent some of my notes to myself through email. I saved everything. I also backed up my WhatsApp again, and I'm really scared. I'm really scared. All right, so right now it's frick. I just turned off my computer. I was gonna look at the time. 11:24 p.m. First of all, you may notice that I look really HD. I also realized this yesterday after I cleaned my phone with the alcohol wipe. I think it's because this thing originally has a layer of I don't know, dust on it or something, or grease, so it's causing everything to be a little blurred. But now it looks so much more like HD, like high definition. So not high definition, but the colors, it's so much more vibrant. Anyways, to sum up what happened today, nothing happened. Again. It's been 3 weeks since I have had something important to do. But today's kind of special because I woke up today and I was nervous. I really legit thought my phone is dying and that I have to take this phone immediately to the Samsung fixing center and fix it. But it's fine now. I'm really worried. My phone is like a time bomb. It can break at any given moment. Aside from that, there isn't much to talk about other than there are 2 people in this building that I am in right now got the corona. So you're not gonna expect to see me go out of this apartment for the next week or so. Cedric is leaving in about 5 days. I miss him. Alright, let's continue my talk. It's 11:31. 11:31. Okay. So what else am I going? What else am I going to say? Right. So I had a pretty long discussion with Cedric and Natalie today. Not a long discussion at all, actually. But I said I told them about what happened to my phone, and Cedric's like, "What did you do?" And I said I wiped my phone with a wet towel. In fact, I'm going to be honest here, brutally honest. I actually put a little water, but only a little, just a few droplets of water onto my phone screen and sort of wipe it off with my towel, which is actually very risky, and I really shouldn't do it. And so just like, why not use a wet wipe? And I said, oh, because that would be a waste. Every time I had to, clean my phone, I had to use a wet wipe. It would be a waste. So anyways, and then Natalie and we talked about who will go to which school. So Natalie's experiencing loneliness, which is great. It's sad. Okay, I feel lonely. Okay, I am going to leave my country to a totally new school environment, to a city that I've only been to for 6 days. Okay, I'm going to a college, and everyone there are going to be strangers. I'm going to have a completely new social life when I study my college, because I won't know anyone. Okay, everyone will be strangers. So I'm completely alone all over again. And that's sad. It's all the same thing goes for Cedric when he left Hong Kong and started to study in Scotland. Everyone are strangers. He's friends with no one. It's a completely different learning environment, and he feels alone and bored. And guess what? Tyrus is going to study in Australia. So Cedric's in Scotland. Tyrus is in Australia. I am in Los Angeles. Okay? Natalie is left alone. Now, Idris may or may not get into Hong Kong University. I don't know, but Natalie's going to Hong Kong University, right? And a lot of people in Potato Gang are also going to Hong Kong University. A good half of them, except they're not gonna. They're gonna take. Most of them are going to take medical sciences, which is definitely not something that Natalie would be taking. Natalie would take either fintech, financial technology, or engineering, or maybe a little arts too. And the only person who's also going to do engineering with her is Zara. Olivia is also in Hong Kong University, but she's also doing biomedics. And then we have Andy and Ernest. They are going to the University of Science and Technology, which is the nerdiest university in Hong Kong. And then Kingsley and Olivia, Kingsley and Oliver, they're going to Hong Kong Chinese University, which is the lesser popular of the big two universities, so the second most popular universities. But still, that university, it's not as vibrant or as youthful as HKU. HKCU, it's lazy. It's a lazy university, okay? And then Grant has accepted an offer for an associate degree for 2 years, and then afterwards he's going to try to transfer to maybe Hong Kong University and study alongside with his girlfriend, Natalie. So for at least the first 2 years of Natalie's university school life, she's going to be very, very alone. And then I asked Leo what he's going to pick. Leo also picked Hong Kong University, biomedics. And then I asked him what did Marty, Hans, Hector pick, and he didn't answer. Whatever, I'll ask another day. But he said AJ is going to be in financial technology in Hong Kong University as well. So maybe AJ and Natalie will end up in the same class. No one knows. But what's certain is that Natalie's going to experience loneliness. We're all going to be in different countries, and we're all going to be very lonely and sad. And it's sad, but I guess on the upside of things, everyone's also... I'm not going to be the only person who's going to feel lonely. Everyone's going to feel lonely. Everyone is going to break apart and be separated and forced to forget about each other, and we're just going to be away. So at least everyone's also experiencing it, so it's not as bad, I guess. But yeah, the reality's cruel, the reality's tough, and life is not a kind thing, so I guess there's that. I'm gonna try and check any updates from my college, yeah. It's 2:24 a.m. in the morning, and I'm about to go to bed. Right before I go to bed, I want to explain my theory on what happened yesterday morning when my phone glitched out. So, because there was water in my phone, so at first after my phone glitched out the first time, it has a green screen, strange purple horizontal lines. I removed the back cover of my phone and exposed the battery side to the air for about half an hour, where I spend my time unscrewing all 14 of the screws. Now, the water, they are evaporating. Are they completely evaporating though? No, they have not completely evaporated. Some water is still inside the phone. So what happens is that after a while, more corrosion happened, and the water, now, this is weird, because if I search on Google, phone screen turns green, or purple vertical lines, or black flickering horizontal lines, or deep purple patches in the center, 3 spots. Nothing's gonna show up, because these things are too obscure They're not common problems, which means all the glitches that I saw on my phone screen yesterday morning, they are all random. They're all random. So this isn't a huge accident or anything. Like, nothing huge happened causing my entire phone to malfunction. It's random. And what's more random than water? Water, they flow anywhere. So my speculation, my theory is that the water, it reached the monitor part of the circuit. Now I know nothing about phones, but it reached the part of the control unit of the phone which controls the monitor, the screen, and because water conducts electricity, maybe it accidentally conducted between maybe, oh, show green color, and now the whole phone is starting to turn green, and oh, show purple, so now different locations are showing purple. It's all random. So what I did afterwards was I removed the back of my phone and exposed the battery to the air once again. And this time for 9 hours under the air conditioning non-stop. This time to make sure all the water had evaporated, and now my phone seems to be right. Now I don't know how much of the control unit of my phone have corroded, but after using my phone for one whole day, I don't think my phone is that damaged. I don't think the motherboard or the control units inside my phone are corroded that much. So battery, memory is important. Memory is important. Okay, memory, battery, internet connection, storage. Same thing with memory. A lot of in-phone functions, swiping, the time and dates, and display now is fine as well. So I think not a single bit of the motherboard is, or not a single important bit of the motherboard is corroded. So let's keep it that way. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out now, and hopefully it doesn't glitch out for the rest of my lifetime. And right before I leave Hong Kong and go to the USA, I will buy one more smartphone, and I will move everything from this phone to that phone without a single missing file. Okay, so all the apps, all my screenshots, videos, photos, all transferred to that new phone, because information is important, okay? And I will never allow anything happening to me like what happened to me in March 2016, okay? But right now my phone seems fine, and I am very, like, the colors are, it's so clear. Because again, I wiped the thing. So I'm gonna still clean my phone, but this time so much more careful. And because I have a screen protector here, and right before the glitches happened, there were water in between the screen protector and the phone monitor itself. So maybe the water stayed there for so long, it sort of seeped into the gaps. So I will remove my screen protector from time to time just to clean it. And yeah, that's my plan. I just saw Attack on Titan Season 3, Episodes 1 to 3. Pretty great. I think I will stay in my apartment for the next week or so, at least 7 days, because who knows how many more coronavirus carriers are hidden inside of this building, right? So I don't think I will be heading out anytime soon. And other than that, yeah, I'm scared that I have the virus now. But then again, when am I not scared? Remember, right at like a few months back, I started coughing, and I'm like, holy shit. And then a month back, I had sore throat, and I'm like really scared as well. So I'm always scared. The only thing I can do is drink a lot of vitamin C and do some exercises, stretch a little more, and keep a healthy body as healthy as possible, I guess.